Good morning, July 11th. Proving your patience. The testing of your faith produces patience. James chapter 1 verse 3. In our culture, the concept of testing immediately brings school days to mind. From the first grade on, we get used to the sweaty palms that accompanied the words, "Clear your desk and take out a pencil." If we were well prepared, the test was an affirmation. If we were poorly prepared, the test was a rebuke, gentle or severe, depending on the grade. Tests didn't end on graduation day, however. God has tests for us as well, like this one. Describe 9 ways to know if you are filled with the Holy Spirit. The answer is whether we manifest the 9 dimensions of the fruit of the Spirit. Galatians chapter 5, verses 22 and 23. Consider patience, for instance. God allows us to experience times that test our patience in order to show us whether we are relying on ourselves or on the Holy Spirit. The more we are tested, the more evidence we have of the kind of power we are relying on, our own or the Spirit's. And the more opportunities we have to say, "Fill me with your presence, Holy Spirit, that I may manifest patience in this situation." If you are tested today, don't fail by relying on yourself. Let tests become affirmations of your reliance on the Holy Spirit in you. Hope is the foundation of patience. John Calvin. Good evening. Growth through faith. If a man remains in me and I in him, he will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. John chapter 15, verse 5. If your faith demands nothing from you, it is probably weak and ineffective. To be satisfied with a superficial spiritual life is a sad indication of worldliness. Prayer, Bible study, and meditation will renew your spiritual hunger and help you to follow God's will in your life. When a Christian stops growing, the death knell of spiritual progress rings out. That is why Paul prays that out of his glorious riches he may strengthen you with power through his Spirit in your inner being. Ephesians chapter 3, verse 16. Although salvation is a free gift of God through Jesus Christ, we have a responsibility to stay close to him and do all we can to get to know him better. Spiritual growth is an ongoing process to which we should dedicate ourselves wholeheartedly. A living faith requires effort from our side because it is a real challenge to become like Jesus. But he always meets us more than halfway when our efforts are sincere and strengthens us through his Spirit. Obediently follow wherever he leads, and your life will rise to a new level of spiritual power.